Hello my students, hope you're fine. Today we are going to take a new lesson at the scene of the fire. So we are going to learn new vocabulary words. We are going to learn 4 words. These words are found in the story or the scene that we are going to read on page 177. The words are local news, fire station, equipment, and return. Do you know the meaning of any of these words? First, local news. It is a noun, and it means the news of a particular area. Okay? The second word is equipment. This is equipment. So equipment means the important items or tools for a specific purpose. The third word is fire station. It is a noun. This is a fire station. So it means a place that has equipment to put out the fire. The last word is return. It is a verb. This symbol describes the word. Return means to do something back. For example, to give back, to come back, to go back, to put back. Deal? Now we are going to use the words in meaningful sentences. Okay? Local news. My mom listens to local news every night. Equipment. Hoses are important equipment for firefighting. Number 3, fire station. We don't have a fire station in our village. Number 4, return. She returned the story back to her classmate. Okay, your homework. You're going to read the story and then answer the reading comprehension questions that are on page 179. Please, look at this picture. What do you see in this picture? Firefighters or firemen, an old man, an old woman, fire. Excellent. Okay, my students. After you read the story or the scene, you are going to solve some reading comprehension questions. Let us read them. What time do you think it was when Imad was interviewing Mr. Salah and Chief Abu Hamad? How do you know? Number 2, why didn't Mr. Salah put out the fire himself? They are asking about the reason, okay? Number 3, what 3 things caused the fire to spread so fast? Number 4, how do you think the fire started? Explain, okay? Write the answers on your reading notebooks. Okay, my students, we are going to read, so please follow along with me. Imad, Mr. Salah, what happened? Mr. Salah, well, I was driving along this road when I noticed some smoke in the middle of that grove of trees. Imad, what time was it, Mr. Salah? Mr. Salah, oh, about noon. I would say I was on my way home for lunch. As I was saying, I noticed some smoke. I stopped my car and went over to check on it. The fire was small, but I had nothing to put it out with, so I drove my car to the nearest telephone to call for help. Imad, I see at least 2 fire trucks and 10 firemen with hoses. The fire is burning almost all the grove now. How did the fire get so big, Chief Abu Hamad? Chief, we got the call at 12:15 and we left immediately. Unfortunately, our fire station is at least 15 kilometers away, and the roads to Beniye are very narrow. A lot of cars were on the road at that time. As we were driving here, the wind began to blow hard. When we got here, we noticed that the fire was bigger than Mr. Salah had described. Our one truck wasn't enough to put out the fire. We had to call on the second in the second fire truck and more firemen. The fire was spreading rapidly in the dry underbrush. It didn't rain all summer, so the trees and the ground are very dry. Imad, how long has the fire been burning? Chief, it's been burning for over 3 hours now, and we still can't get it under control. We have called for extra firemen and for volunteers. Imad, have you any idea how the fire started? Chief, we are not sure exactly, but we did find evidence of a campfire and the remains of a picnic nearby. Some broken glass bottles were lying near the campfire. Okay, my students, please read it more than 3 times, okay? I want you to practice reading. Thank you.